Alright, what is going on, my dudes? So we are back here today with Alliance War Season number 24, Episode number 4. So we're going to jump right into today. I'm very tired, man. Just want to get this recording out there, get this recording done, comment on these fights, and throw it in the editor, pop some music on, and upload it, man. Then I'm going to go right to sleep tonight. But anyway, man, so we're jumping on Path 7 again today. So I think this is the second war in a row that we're taking Path 7 here, and the second war in a row where we're finding a Corvus glaive here. So that's totally fine. Up first, man, we have this Corvus on, kinetic transference and whatever the other nodes are. Not the, toughest fight in the world here. I don't entirely understand this placement, to be honest. I didn't really understand it last time either, because you ideally don't want to be, parrying Corvus anyway, because he crits through block. So the whole Corvus on, kinetic transference thing doesn't make the most amount of sense to me. But regardless, man, quick and easy fight here up first. Up next, we have a Professor X, which is definitely a bit of a tougher fight here. So Steve was actually moving through my Section 1 for me. That way I can get through my entirety of Path 1, my Section 1 and Section 2 in one boost, because he wasn't going to be fighting to the morning, so he was on backup originally, so that was a nice thing that ended up happening. Got to get through all my fights in one go, pretty much. So up next, we have this Professor X, and Ghost is my favorite option for Professor X for sure, wherever he is, just because, guaranteed crits and whatnot, and he can't block her phase because she's a tech champion, and also he has a very small health pool, man, so pretty much one special 2, that's going to be all she wrote most of the time, against this guy. I'm just going to watch out for the falter, and that's pretty much it. So there is Matador on this node, which is a little bit annoying, but at the same time, as long as you know how to deal with the node, you're going to be good to go. You just have to know how to also dex his special attacks here. Pretty simple, right? So at this point, he's phasing and everything. We don't want to let him get to 100 because we don't want him to be able to toss off that mind control and then make it so he can't use special attacks. But at this point, the special 1 might be able to kill him, but we're going to go for it right here and see, and it did kill him. Very nice, man. So we got through that fight quick and easy. Yeah, up next we have the Emma Frost. We're taking the Emma Frost there. We don't have any tech boosts on yet, and the reason why is because I didn't want tech boost on for that Spider Ham, which I'm about to be taking in just a second as well. So I definitely don't need tech boosts here. It says Mix Master, Aggression Prowess. Very important to note, it's an unduped Emma Frost. Before you fight any Emma Frost, you have to look and see if she's duped or unduped, because if she's duped, then your controls are going to be reversed during specials, but if she's not duped, that's when it actually gets tricky now that she's been out for about 2 years, right? Maybe longer, 2.5 years at this point. Give or take, I don't know, whenever she came out. What makes her tough is usually what makes her tough is the reverse controls and the special attacks. However, nowadays, you hardly ever see her placed without the dupe, right, on defense, which makes it a pretty smart placement here, right? Especially on Power Focus 1, where you're going to be dexing out a lot of special 1s. It's going to be very easy for somebody to slip up, accidentally go for the reverse control dex, right? It wouldn't be that big of a deal for me because I have hood anyway, so I would have, gotten hit by the special, but I wouldn't have taken any damage, so that would have been nice. But regardless, man, good placement. I think that's pretty smart placement nowadays, man, so I definitely liked seeing that. That was very interesting to me. Yeah, up next we have this Peter Porker. As you can see, we were having a little bit of lag there. A little bit annoying, for sure, but not the biggest deal. So this Peter Porker here, man, I was a little worried about this fight at first, but then I read through his abilities a bunch, and I looked up all the ways that you can get the power stings and everything else. And I figured out that he pretty much puts power stings on you when you hit him while he's stunned and also when he evades. So as long as we just do phase intercept against this guy, we're going to be good to go. I'm going to pop on an advanced power start 1 boost here, and I want to go ahead and try and get through my next 3 fights with this boost on, okay? So this is going to be a very easy fight with Ghost as long as he does what I want him to do, and that is just hit into my phase a bunch. Let me get to a special 2 very quickly, and ideally what we can do here is just change special 2 right into special 1. However, he's dead. So there's that. Um, so that went really, really, really fast. Up next, we have that Domino. I definitely want an advanced Power Star 1 boost for this Domino, so I'm going to be rolling right through the next couple of fights here. It's really, really awesome when the stars align and you're able to use the same power boost for like 2 to 3 fights. I'm going to put on a tech boost now as well for this Domino, because I'll show the nodes really quick. It's Power from Afar and also Spite. This is a pretty nasty Domino. If you don't do this one properly, it's very, very, very easy to give up a death here, for sure, because if she gets away from you, as you can see, she gets the power gain buff. That's not going to be good, right? We have Hood with us, so we can, of course, tank the special 3 if we have to, but right away, we're going to go for our special 2, back up to another special 2, hold block, a bait, and a dash, go for another special 2, and that should kill her. Very, very nice, very quick. It makes it a lot easier with the Power Star 1 boost, of course, but the tech boost is what's really, really important there, but the Power Star 1 boost is really nice to have. I don't always chuck those on, but when it's going to be really beneficial for like 3 fights in a row, then I will put it on, like for right now. Otherwise, I try to save them for bosses and whatnot when I really need them, because now I only have 1. But up next, we have Kinetic Transference and Aspect of Evolution Havoc here. This fight could also potentially get dicey if he doesn't do what you want him to do, but I just want to try to get to a special 2, and hopefully that's going to be enough against this guy. Let's see, we're going to hold block and bait out a dash, and yeah. Tech boost and Power Start 1 boost with Ghost Man, it's like a cheat code. It really is. It's like a cheat code. It makes war a lot easier when you have those boosts. Unfortunately, you don't always have them, man. But yeah, Ghost did really, really, really well in both Section 1 and Section 2. We have one more fight with Ghost today. It's going to be against a mini boss here right after we write Ghost was terrible today in the chat. So let's jump over to the mini boss now. We have this Mr. Fantastic here. Yeah, this Mr. Fantastic on node 55. I think it's a rank 3 6-star, right? The nodes are like Spry and Brute Force and Limber, blah 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 blah. As long as we don't let him evade, it's pretty much gonna be a normal fight here. There's not much to worry about at all. This was a tough fight when Stubborn was a thing, but now that the meta is like Protect, unless you're putting like an extra large or large champion here that evades, which off the top of my head, I don't think there are too many really annoying extra large or large evaders. This node is not going to be too bad anymore, because a lot of the counters like Ghost or Mole Man even, right, they're going to just rip right through the opponents here. The only thing that's tough about Mr. Fantastic here is that you can't like chain the special 2s, right? So I'm not sure if I go for a special 1 here or if I build up to a special 3. But also there's the Brute Force to look out for, but also Mr. Fantastic on defense. He's a little bit rough for me because, as you can see, man, if you throw a special attack against this guy, it's just free willpower the entire fight, and the special 1 gives you 2 more debuffs as well, right? So at this point, we're going to go ahead and throw off the special 3 here and just reset that debuff so we can kill him off with the special 2. However, he'll probably be dead before we get back up to the special 2 anyway, so this is a very, very simple fight here, whether you're using Ghost or Mole Man or even like Killmonger or anybody else with True Strike is going to do really, really well here. Nick Fury would do really well here as well, especially like in his second life would be a great fight for Nick Fury, because you don't have to worry about like taking blocked hits and you can dex now. So yeah, this node is going to be a lot easier in general no matter who's here. You very often see Spider-Gwen here. That's a very, very common placement on this node. I feel like it's almost even possibly better to place an extra large defender who won't even evade, right, on this node, and just have it be a tough extra large defender with 250,000 health, right? I don't know, man. Not entirely sure, but yeah. But Protect, I definitely prefer dealing with Protect over Stubborn, dude. I definitely do. I haven't had any like close calls with Protect yet, when I've had a bunch with Stubborn, Ghost is bad. Should have used Mole Man. But yeah, man. So that was going to be the end of this war here. And we were going back and forth against this Dragon Man about whether or not we would have Steve use Void or whether I would go in with She-Hulk again. He said it was up to me. He said I could bring in She-Hulk if I wanted to, but then I was like, you know what? I kind of want to bring Hood and just not deal with recoil damage, so you go for it. So he took it with Void, he destroyed him, he soloed him. Pretty sure Battle Group 1 had 0 deaths this war, which is awesome. We got the donut, and I also got one of our 4 Loki PR cards, which is really, really cool. It's beautiful. Look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Taters, you know, made this new design this season where it kind of looks like a 3D type of effect, you know, when you would look at the card and it would like move around. Really, really cool stuff, man. I'm really happy to have it. I love these cards, right? Spoiler alert, I also got one in the next war too, which is really cool. And it's a really cool one. I think I like the next one even more. Yeah, so this was war number 4. Really good war. We did win this war 24-0 now on the season for my solo records. Definitely my best start to the season so far. 100% solo rate, of course. TDR 29.33. Solo rate bonus 2.31. That's probably the highest that's ever been because mine usually tanks at the very beginning of the season. And the power rating 31.64. So that's 25% of. No. That's 33% of, give or take, of the season done. Deathless so far, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, I just said I got a card next war, so you could probably imagine that I probably went Deathless next war, but I guess you'll have to tune in to see. But yeah, I'm feeling really good about the first third of the season. Getting really close to that halfway mark. You know, just taking out war by war, man. 4 Loki is sitting really good at the moment. I think at the moment of recording this, we're like 5th place overall in the entire bracket. So Masters is pretty much a lock at this point for us, as long as we don't lose the last 7 wars, which is really nice because last season we were really digging ourselves out of a hole since War 1, man. So it's nice to have, you know, a better start to the season. It really is. It really, really is. It's much nicer. And yeah, feeling good about my performance in the first half, let's just say, of the season so far, and I'm excited for the rest. But anyway, my dudes, that's going to be it for this Alliance Board video. If you enjoyed it, drop your boy a big ol' like. Comment what you think about this really nice start to the season in the comment section below. And make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the last half of Season 24, coming to you very, very soon. I'll be seeing you around.